Welcome to Las Vegas, Nevada. This is Trunkhead with Trunkhead Gaming. This is the replay cast of The Knights Who Said Knee versus Bad Guys Inc. This is REL Division 1, Week 3. So far, the Bad Guys have just managed 2 ties against Wood Elves, which has been extraordinarily frustrating. A couple of the second game, I feel like I definitely should have won, but some poor decisions and some bad dice combined together to make it a rough game. So I'm getting a tie out of that. I had to scramble for that tie too. He won the toss and elected to receive. Let me see. Yep. He's got a couple. He picked the star player. He picked up this Dolpher long stride guy who's an elf, strength 3, agility 4. He also has the wizard, 2 babes. Wizard and 2 babes. Didn't get a bribe though. I was really happy to see him not get a bribe. Oh, and he also got a reroll. He had 430,000 inducements. He only had 2 rerolls coming in, so he just induced a reroll. This is his big stud back here. Godfrey the Jackal, 144 SPP. He's almost a legend. He is his main ball carrier, do everything sort of dude, especially since his other guy's out. His diving tackle lead's out, and then Rough the Slayer. This is the guy that kills people. He's got a 1 skill knight and a fresh knight he just bought for this game because somebody died last time. And then this AG4 Mighty Blow Guard Blitzer is pretty awesome. Those are the guys to look out for. And of course, the star player and the dirty player. He likes to foul a lot. He likes to stamp on people. He's got a 2-person bench, so he fouls when he can. So far, no damage. I got a stun. That's 1 armor break. It's still in the pitch, so that's good. There's Rough the Slayer. I imagine he's got to be careful about piling out with that guy because he knows I'm going to try and stomp on him. Even though I don't really have anybody to stomp on him with because I don't have a bribe and all these guys, all my stompers are on the line. So, but he definitely doesn't want him to get hit. This is going to be a battle between Sammy and Rolf. Sammy and Rolf. Rolf's got a little better equipment though. he's got the pro, so that's nice. He doesn't have the blocks. So I'm gonna go over and see if I can get this 1-9 out. If we can thin the Knights, we'll be doing good. Gelfred II. This was his AG5 fucking guy who could fucking wing the ball across the field. His AG5 accurate used to be. Now he's just got dodge. He's just got dodge. No damage there in my first blitz of the game, which is unfortunate, so I'm just going to spread out. We'll do a little human screen / elf screen. I'm going to see, I'm just going to spread out a little bit. Probably put Tiny right on top of this guy. Yep. See if Tiny feels like behaving today. Tiny's had a couple good games in a row. He's got a couple SPP. He only needs 8 more. But I think he's been sitting on 8 more all season. Like, he didn't get any out of the Wood Elves. Which is really unfortunate. It's AV7, so I'm hoping I can kill some of these peasants, because they're also AV7, and I really need fucking Tiny to start leveling, man. He's been sitting on 23 SPP for fucking a hot minute. Knocks out Punchy Big Polly. Punchy Big Polly, right? Yep, knocks out Punchy Big Polly. And it looks like he's going to shift to the right and try and get away from me. I am overall, he's pretty fast. I mean, his Knights are move 7. Blitzers or blockers are worth move 6. I am overall fast in him because my blitzers are also move 7, and I have all these fast fucking catchers. 2 of them are move 9, 1's move 8. So, I have more team speed overall, so I don't mind if he goes side to side because I can get in front of him. I can just shift back and forth and be okay. And I definitely don't mind banging with him because I have more Mighty Blow. I have more Mighty Blow and more guard. I have 5 guard. He's got 4 guard. He's got a fucking fair amount of guard. It's pretty impressive, actually. I have 5 though. So I out Mighty Blow him and out guard him, and I'm faster than him. Bigger, stronger, faster. Essentially. But he's got some inducements. He's got the star player, and I don't know. We'll see. See how this goes. On paper, I would probably be a favorite in this match. And he's got the star player though to carry him. Godfrey. Godfrey's awesome. So I'm just gonna come over here and I'm gonna kind of set up a little bit. I don't mind if he wants to fucking commit to this right thing and go down into here. I'm kind of okay with it because I can get down behind him. I'm gonna go over here. I'm gonna see if I can remove this guard piece and just get a push. So I've thrown 2 blocks. They've both been pushes. It's been real frustrating. Let's see if we've got 2 more hits to do here. Jimmy the Axe is gonna get a punch in. He doesn't get to punch people very often, so he probably likes that. Push back that cage a little bit, and then Tiny's gonna get to punch this fucking this guy and just a fucking push. So turn 2, I've thrown 4 blocks and they've all been pushes. That is not an excellent start. Not an excellent start at all. Looks like he's going to try and shift back to the left. He puts his guard piece over there in between these 2 linemen so he can get 2 dice from this Growl the Grouch. The star player's got the ball. I can't want a star player to score, so I'm not worried about him scoring, but he might be. Usually this is his ball carrier, Godfrey the Jackal, because he's got dump off and AG4 and Nerves of Steel, and he can pretty much dump off to whoever he wants to. Burns his first reroll there, and gets to get the POW. So he's knocked me down a couple of times. Actually, already moved a piece. He's getting his block dice are being a lot better than mine right now. Here comes the blitz. Can't reroll up. He's got pro, and it doesn't do anything. So survived another round from Rip the Slayer, but I've lost a lineman, and Rip falls on his ass at the GFI. Wah wah. He did that because he didn't want me to come around and hit him with Sammy. Tiny's gonna go over there and reposition, get in front of the train. Like I said, I can shift back and forth with him all day long. I'm faster than he is, so. I'm just gonna move my screen a little bit. Of course, I'm gonna hit this guy, and then I'm gonna blitz somewhere. I'm probably gonna blitz this guy actually. Oh nope, I want to hit the AG4 guy. That's right. I want to get Dante the Darren out. I want to get his ball handlers out. So 5th block is a dub skull, and my 6th block is more pushing. Turn 3, haven't caused any damage yet. Feels real bad. Hopefully this is a knockdown. Nope, this is a push. So, I throw 8, 9 fucking attacks now and blocks, and I haven't got a single thing. If I don't cause some, I hit harder than him, so if I don't start causing some damage, I'm going to be kind of a bit of a problem here. These guys are a little closer together than they need to be. I could have spread them out some more, but he's kind of shaded to the left, so I didn't want to overcommit to the right. And he's going back to the right. So, like I said, if he wants to fucking take these guys and squirt them down here, I'm okay with that because I can get back in time and I can cut him off and I can pin him against the sideline. Keeping his cage solid. And here he goes. He's going to try and make some headway down the field. Let's see if he's just using that guy as a threat or if he's going to try and move his cage. Looks like his cage is going to stay where he's at. So this guy's a lone dude by himself. Looks like he gets to knock down Sammy the Sword with Rough the Slayer. I can't like that. But he refuses not to follow because he knows he's going to get stepped on if he goes in there and fucking jumps on him. And he uses the guard for the assist. And Growl the Grouch is going to get 2 die on my poor lineman and on poor Cake Stand. And Cake Stand gets fucking knocked down. So he's definitely getting better with the punching dice. Even though I'm bigger, stronger, faster, he's hit me harder than I'm hitting him. There's no doubt about it. I'm going to go down and mark this guy. He's only AG3, so hopefully we can keep somebody on him. We'll get involved over here, and then Benny the Bat's going to come through. He's going to hit this fucking knight. Turn 4, it's time to knock somebody down. Nope, just a fucking push. Starting to get real frustrated. I've thrown, what, 10, 11 block dice, and I haven't knocked down a single person. I haven't got a punch. That's brutal. That's pretty unlucky, but that's the way it goes. We're still not in a bad position despite not getting any armor breaks here. So we're going to knock down this knight. Finally get our first POW of the day from Tiny Bubbles. Beowulf the Bold, and he is out of the game. That's good. So it took, 10, 11 dice, 12 dice maybe, to finally get a knockdown, but it pays off. Pays off, so we get a removal, get one of the guard pieces off. So now he's only got 3 guard pieces, which is beneficial. We're going to see what he does. I didn't knock this guy down, which I really wanted to, because I feel like if he really wants to, he can get him the ball. With this dude, I could have if he wanted. He would have had to have done a dodge. He chose not to do the dodge. He's coming through with Rough the Slayer with 3 dice on Robbie the Wrestler. And gets another knockdown, and an armor break, and there goes Robbie the Wrestler. That's one of my guards out, so I'm back to a 1 guard advantage. I thought I had a moment there where I was going to start dominating the guard game, but he evened that up right away. Tries to get another guard piece out. Fortunately, Disposable Dave stays there. It used to be Terminator Tommy. Now he's dominant. Disposable Dave. Growl the Grouch. He's getting his licks in, and then here you go. This guy goes. I don't even know this guy's name. Oh, this is Gelfred II, right? Yep, Gelfred II. Still behind the line, causing me headaches. So I'm going to bring that guy back there because I don't want to use my good pieces to mark him up. We're going to put Tiny involved in these 4 pieces. Say, come get me. This also gives me assist right here and Grow the Roach with Sammy the Sword. I'm going to go up here. This gives me 2 dice on Rough the Slayer. I can push him back, which I'm going to do right now, and I get a POW. So maybe the block dice warming up a little bit. This is what I'm going to need. So I'm going to need no removal there. Sammy the Sword is going to hit Grow the Grouch. Got Fen, so I can't follow up for the pylon. But I did get the knockout anyway, so now I have a 1 player advantage. No, we're all even now. Sorry. We're gonna come down here. We're gonna hit this fucking knight, Gilfred II, with the Benny the Bat, who likes to hit people. Doesn't get anything. I'm gonna come over here. I'm gonna step on this guy because I don't want this guy cruising around behind my line. I do have a 2-person bench. Hopefully, when this KOs come back, if I get sent off, get the armor break, and out he goes. That's good. And do I get sent off? Nope. Referee's kind. Referee's kind. It does leave me open on the right, but like I said, I'm not super worried about him. He can't score from there. So I can still cut him off. It looks like he's going to move his cage down there. I went out of position with Jimmy the Axe to get that assist on the foul, which I actually ended up needing. I needed a 7 and I got a 7. So if I hadn't gotten that assist, I would not have gotten it. Now, so he's going to move his cage to the right, so it's going to be on me to get in front of him. I probably want to use Jimmy the Axe because he's got stand firm. His job is to hold the line. Now he's given the ball the guy he wants to score with. I don't know if he necessarily wants to score with this guy. I know he wants to get his dude to legend before Vicious Nilla gets to legend, which is Luminous Lights Storm Vermin, who's also pretty close. So maybe he does want to score on him, but he also just doesn't have a lot of options. He's using this guy to hit, so he definitely doesn't want to score with him. He wants to SPP somewhere where it's useful. So we'll put Jimmy the Axe right there in front because he can hold this line. I want to hit the star player. Can I get this inducement out to about $150,000 in inducement, $160,000 inducement, but I can get off the page. So he's probably going to get hit by Benny the Bat. I'm going to set up my screen first before I do it. I need to have, so what I did right here was I had set this guy there for my screen, but if I did that, I couldn't get around, so I needed to make a path for my blitz. So this was a mistake. I probably should have done this guy last. Disposable Dave throws a block to clear up Tiny Bubbles. Gets a knockdown, but no damage. Just got Mighty Blow, so maybe doesn't know how to use it yet. And Tiny fails me when I need him. I need him to go right there and anchor this line. But Ogres will break your heart, man. Tiny has been, like I said, he's been a whole bunch of suck ass his entire existence, really. He's been a terrible ogre. Coming through with Benny the Bat, and we're going to knock down Dolphar, who does not have block. Get the armor break, that's good, and there he goes. There he goes. And we'll hit this guy for shits and giggles. Dante the Daring. We do not have Mighty Blow here. I wish fucking Hints don't have Mighty Blow, that'd be great. There we go. Now it's his squad. He's going to put a guard piece here. I think he's going to block this guy. He can get 1 die right, or 2 die right now, but he doesn't want to do it with him. Wants to do the guy with tackle. Gets the POW from Rough the Slayer. But Rough the Slayer does not go anywhere. So pile on. Rough the Slayer, hold strong. Hold strong. Not Rough the Slayer. Fucking Jimmy the Axe, hold strong. That's what I need. So he's going to move back Sammy the Sword. I got him pinned in. I need to put another piece down here. I'm thinking, it depends on if I can clear these guys. See if Tiny wants to play now. Nope, don't hit 2 days. I mean, I really need him in this fucking scrum. Being short a player right now is not fucking helping me. Send up Jimmy the Axe. Do our little elf screen here. It is turn. He's got turn 8, so he's got to score. So here's my problem. He has the wizard, but I'm assuming he's not going to use the wizard on his offensive drive. So I have to make sure I got 2 guys here and 2 guys here. I need to make sure I'm beating him up to where he can't get through here, and I just want to pin him in. So I'm going to come through. I'm going to hit his killer rough. I'm going to get the knockdown with Sammy. I would like to follow that out, but I chose not to. Actually, I should. In retrospect, it might have been, now that I'm rewatching it, it might have been better to follow up and then pile on. Because then I got a body here that he has to go around. Maybe I should have followed up there. Maybe I should have followed up and piled on. That might have been a better move. But I didn't. I moved that guy there, but I need to have a piece here. I'm moving him there. And the reason I spread this out because I wanted to put a tackle piece on this side in case he decided to go left and around. And I already have a tackle piece right here. So I shifted these guys around. So then I'm going to bring in Hands of Stone to be my second guy back here. I'm feeling pretty solid about this. And I put this guy there. It took a long time to decide where I want to put this guy. Because he can go through here. I just don't want him to. And then he pops the wizard on Jimmy the Axe, which I did not see coming. And that's going to let him score. So if I had anticipated this wizard, I'd have brought this guy down here for a third body. I didn't think he was going to use the wizard. I don't know whether, I mean, probably the right move for him. He needs to score. Right? He doesn't want to go through his offensive drive and not score, so he can't save the wizard for his own drive. So in retrospect, I probably should have given more credibility to the fact that he might wizard there, where I just assumed that he wouldn't. And I could have used this guy over here and still been okay. Move this guy here. Tiny Bubbles actually had a lot to do with that. With him being over there instead of over here, it really shorted me a guy, which I needed. Here comes Ruff. He's going to hit Hands of Stone, which I do not like because that's my best player. I don't want his killer hit my best player. He gets him. Gets the armor break. Piles on. Pile on fails, fortunately, and then he goes and scores with this stud. So despite 4 rounds of no damage, I only got to hit him for 4 rounds essentially. I still knocked out 4 dudes, so that's good. I made him burn his wizard. That's good. I knocked out a star player who promptly comes back. He does have 2 babes, so this guy's the only guy that didn't come back. Almost a successful defense. I should have given, like I said, more credibility to the wizard in the future. I definitely will. Be like, hey, this guy might use his wizard on his offensive drive so that he can score here. If they had not had that wizard, I think I would have held him there. Because he would have had to use his blitz there. And he still had AG4 dodge, so probably could have just run around. But we had to roll a lot more dice. So unfortunate that I didn't see that wizard coming, but I didn't. There we go. This is a difficult 1 turn because it's hard for me to get 2 dice on this guy. If I want to go either, it doesn't matter which side I go. But it's hard because he's got guard here, guard. I'm looking at red dice to try and knock this guy into this gap for my push. I really only need 2 pushes. 2 forward pushes, like here and here. Like here is good, but here isn't good. So I need 2 forward pushes. I need to get this guy into here. So this is a good setup with these guard pieces here. This is a very difficult move. I'm going to have to use my Ogre to blitz because I don't have a straight 4 piece. If I use a regular strength 3 guy, it would have been a 1 die because I have 2 guard and he's got 2 guard. And perfect defense. The worst part about this is it took me about almost my entire 4 minutes to set this fucking thing up. Set it up, and then perfect defense just ruins it. I remember saying during the game, I'm like, fuck, if it's going to be a perfect defense, just let me know ahead of time so I don't waste my fucking life fucking setting this up. Also, I was a little frustrated. I was frustrated I didn't foresee the wizard, and I was frustrated the 4 turns of getting nothing done. But good on him, man. Part of that was because I wasn't getting that many hits. Like, he was doing a good job of limiting my potential to hit him. So I wasn't getting many chances to. So, I mean, it's frustrating, but at the same time, part of that's on him, and part of that's on him having a good defense and limiting hits. I did not want to throw it to that guy. I wanted to throw it to this guy, but I was thinking hard about. I was still trying to think if I could do a 1-turner from here. So I finally decided I wanted to get this guy, but the timer on the throw-in is broken. So it's when it gets down to about 5, it throws in the ball to whoever it wants to throw it to. You don't get to pick. So you have to pick before the timer gets down. I did not know that bug. So right here, where I'm thinking I might be able to do this. I still might be able to do this. And what involves Robbie the Wrestler dodging out, coming around, and then hitting this guy, Jeremy the Jackass, into here. I don't know if these 2 cancels are assists, and this guy's got guard, so I should get 1 die and push him into here. And then when I push him in here, I have to move one of these pieces right here, and then I can push him into here. And then I need another one of these pieces to go right here. So I need to fill this gap and this gap. And then I'll do 1 push here and push him up, and then I can push up again. And then I have him going through any one of these gaps. So that's my idea. I also, right now, because I have guard here and here, I have 3 die with the Ogre on one of these guys. It'd be beneficial to move one. And he hasn't fucking leveled at all, so I'm going to go ahead and probably throw that block and see if I can get some gratuitous SPP here. So I move that guy there. That's step 1. I need a guy right here. That's step 2. So I can do up, and then I should be good. We'll throw the Ogre block for... Oh, that's no good. Let's roll it. No, loner. Okay. Well, we'll be okay. I got strength 9 and mighty blow, so I'll be all right. What? Yeah. So My Ogre threw 3 dice, threw 3 both downs, failed his loner reroll, got his AV9 broken, and took an MNG. That is about the fucking worst case scenario. I mean, it would have been worse if he died. But man, I'm fucking live. That's frustrating. I chewed on that for a fucking hot minute. When it happened, I chewed on it real hard. I kind of stepped away from the game for a minute while he set up. And that was frustrating. That was real frustrating for me. And actually, my teammate, Dragonfire, he got on the Discord and he's like, it's just an ogre. Calm down. he was trying his best to calm me down because he knows that I'm prone to tilt a little bit. I was frustrated. I wasn't like raging mad, but I was pretty fucking frustrated with that. I'm frustrated with myself for making like it was an unnecessary risk. Like it's a really good block. It's really unlikely that happens. Like super unlikely. That's a 1 in 216. But I didn't need it. I was just trying to get some SPP on Tiny because Tiny has not got fucking leveled very fast at all. So I'm gonna try to hit some people. Benny the Bat, he's mad about his ogre, so he fucking knocks out Jeremy the Jackass. That's an AG bust. That's no big deal. Supposable Dave's like, I got Mighty Blow. Let's fucking hit this Artemis Foul guy. No armor break there because he doesn't know how to hit that hard. Sammy the Sword with his Mighty Blow hit. He gets nothing. I did get one of them off, so that's good. But all my Mighty Blow's been used since my Ogre's gone. I only got 4 Mighty Blow, so this is just going to have to be a naked attack from Benny the Bat here. Jimmy the Axe, excuse me. He gets a POW, though. Gets the POW on the unskilled Lightman Carl's III. We don't need to follow that up. Oh. He's mad. He mad. He is angry. Carlos III, who was just brand new fucking blitzer, just got bought. Didn't even make it through the first half. He got through the first half, and that's it. Benny the Bat saying, I don't got Mighty Blow fuckers, but I can flex my muscles too. Because I've knocked out 1 person and killed 2, I'm thinking right now I might want to try to score fast, is what I'm thinking. If I can go ahead and score fast, it depends. Right now I'm in between. Let me just stop for a second. I'm in between on what I want to do right now. If I can remove 1 more piece or 2 more pieces on the next turn, then I'm gonna want to score because I should have a player advantage because both his guys will be out. He does have a babe. He's like I got 1 babe, so hopefully one of his KOs if I get another KO. So it kind of depends on this next turn, on my turn 10, and how much I remove on whether I want to score fast or not. So what I'm thinking is I'm going to move one of my move 9 guys into position in the event that works out okay for me. I did leave a gap to the rifleman, but he can't get to the rifleman. He can get right next to him, but he can't get to him. Should have been back 1 more square. Or put a body here. Pro trying to hit Benny the Bat. Benny the Bat says, no thanks. It's okay. And then he backs off. He's just going to try and do a loose contain. He's not getting in front of me, but he's back far enough that I can't run by him. These guys can go back and get him, whoever gets through. So he's kind of getting in the middle of me. He's cut me in half. He's split my forces in half. Kind of a divide and conquer strategy here, just right down the pipe. Which isn't bad. Which isn't bad at all. And then I need to get this guy out. So my first priority is get this guy off of my thrower. And then I want to kind of cap him up in this cage a little piece. And if I remove anybody, I'm going to want to score. I'm going to give it to this guy and go score. All right, so we're going to put the move 9 here. This is the turn where we decide if we score faster or not. We're going to go through. I'm going to hit this guy. So I engineered this whole drive around. I've used my thrower to hit this guy. And then I really wanted to hit his best player with my fucking killer in the hopes that I could remove it. Because if I can remove him, then I'm definitely going to fucking try and score. Because this guy can do everything. And I don't think he anticipated me hitting that guy. We put him in contact, so I took it. Got the knockdown. There's 1 Mighty Blow hitting his best player. No good. I'm going to pile on because I want that fucker off the field. Armor break is good. Oh, just a stun. But that's a turn where he's got to sit on his face. So that's good. Get another POW on another guard piece, which I like. But no damage there. And we'll hit Dolfar with our thrower. Rifleman doesn't get to throw many punches, but he's been pretty effective when he does. Oh, gets armor break. And knocks him out again. So way to go, Rifleman. He's got a fucking mean right hook, man. He's knocked a couple people out when they dare get too close to him. You don't like people in his personal space, that's for sure. Kind of wrapping him up here. This 2-die, I use a reroll there. I did that red die. I have block, he doesn't, so it's not really that bad. Getting that skull was unfortunate, but it is what it is. Cake Stand Kevin's gonna take a punch here. So I knocked one person out, so now I'm kind of thinking I want to score. I want to score because I got at least 2 people out. So the most he can, if he gets both of these guys back, he'll have a full pitch. But this is got Blitzer out. Like, I'm doing okay. One of these guys doesn't come back, I'm in a really good spot. So, and plus I want to win. I've got 2 ties, and I feel like I fucking need to win before I fall too far behind in the standings. So I gotta take some risks. Ruthless Slayer is gonna come in and pop Robbie the Wrestler. I don't like it when you hit my catchers, especially my fucking guard catchers. Gets the armor break, but just a stun. And then he's going to step on him. He's going to step on fucking Sammy. That's just me. Poor Sammy didn't do anything. Sammy gets a stun. That's his first foul. He usually fouls non-stop. So that was... I couldn't protect him, and I didn't protect him well enough, I should say. It was probably a bad pylon, but I really agreed to this Godfrey the Jackal thing. And like I said, I'm still pretty frustrated right now with that fucking Ogre Blitz and my fucking failure to see that fireball. So I made 2 mistakes, and they booked. I got punished real hard for him. So I'm a little frustrated. I'm going to go up there, I'm going to knock this guy down, so I'm going to free up, if I knock him back. Now this is the only guy that can get, if I give the ball to him and zoom down the field, this is the only guy that can get to him. And I'm going to get another round of fucking punching people, and I'm going to score. So I'm going to go up here and get in his way, this is perfect. Get up here and hand this ball off, it's a AG4, so I just, AG4 twice, so it's a pretty sure thing. That's a snake eye. That's bad, and it's going to bounce around. Where's it gonna go? That's not. Wait. No, I'm over here. So it's in 3 of his tackle zones. So I failed a 1 in 36. I snake eyed a fucking handoff. The easiest fucking play in the game. Failed that. And the ball bounced all the way over, away from all of my guys, over into his spot. And then he niggled fucking Disposable Dave. So I appoed that. This isn't going well at all. And now he's got the ball. He's just fucking clear that guy out. You take this AG4 piece, fucking zoom back here and pick up the ball. He wanted to knock him down because he knew the Descenders wouldn't do anything, so he got him down. And now his best player has the ball on my drive because I failed a fucking handoff. So I won in 216 the Ogre Blitz, the Ogre block, and then I won in 36 the handoff. And then Disposable Dave got his armor broken. The ball went to the absolute worst spot. At this point, he's going to step on Sammy again. Please don't break Sammy. Sammy's stunned again, but fucking referee call. That's the best thing that happened to me for a long time. Right now in this game, I'm getting super frustrated. Like I feel like the dice are just fucking kicking my ass. And now I'm going to have to scramble to get a tie. I still outnumber him, I believe. Yeah, well, he's got 2 guys. He's got 1 guy off. So he's got 3 people off the pitch, so I outnumber him. I need to get this ball back. And if I can get the ball back and score early, I would like to. But probably out of it. That's probably out now. Now I probably have to go for the tie, which I really wanted to get the win here. But I gotta get the ball first. This is about as secure as a ball can get, man. It's in an AG4 Nerves of Steel dump off player. Come through, get the 1 die, just to push. Re-rolled it because I was trying to get a wrestle, just to push again. So that didn't work, but I'm in his grill. Have him surrounded. This Hands of Stone alt catches people off guard all the time with how fast he is, how he can get to all kinds of places. So I'm trying to make the best of the situation. Like, he's got the ball. I've surrounded him. I got the player advantage. But all he's got to do is stall out the game, and he wins. So I need my guys to stick around. I need Sammy and Sword to get up, and not going to get stepped on anymore, so that's good. He's going to push Hands of Stone, which is smart. Get that guy away from your ball carrier. Go over here so you can get 2 die on the bat. Dodge out and put him right there. That's a pretty safe spot. As safe as it can be. I mean, the Rifleman's there, but the Rifleman's not very dangerous. He's got a mean right hook, but it's not something to count on. And Ruffle Slayer's got tackle, so that's going to get down Jimmy the Axe, who was holding that line pretty well. So I need to get onto him. Not only do I need to get an attack on him, hold on, I want this. So right now I'm thinking I need to get a blitz on him, and when I need to blitz him from this direction up into here, so that if it fails, then the Benny in the back can get another hit on him. My other thought is to fill this gap, and I took a long time this turn. Another thought is I could fill this gap and push Benny the Bat onto him and do that attack first. But I think I decided to do it second. I think I decided to push into Benny the Bat instead of pushing Benny the Bat onto him. But it depends on how all these dice go. Knockdown rough. So I could put the Rifleman right there and then push Benny the Bat down into him. But I decided to use the Rifleman for an assist. And I think I'm going to come at him with Sammy. Come over here because I want to cancel this assist. Yep, I'm going to come with Sammy. It's 2 GFIs to hit Sammy. I hit from here and up. And he dumped off. Part of the reason that I put this guy right here, and I remember being very conscious of this, is his dump-off skill. If I didn't have a body on him, this would have been a 3+ catch, and he would have made it. So putting that body on there made that dump-off fail. Got through the jacket we just blocked, but he doesn't have the ball anymore, so I don't have to re-roll that. Now I need to recover the ball somehow. Knock that guy down. Probably going to use Hands of Stone to get it. We're going to get in the way over here just to stop this guy. This is a 2+ dodge, no problem. 3+ pickup. Failed. Motherfucker. Use a reroll there, and then we're going to zoom away. And now we're pretty safe. Now I might stall. What I'm trying to do is try and put up a here to guard him so I can stall. And the reason I'm stalling is I don't have enough time to score, get the ball back, and score again. So I was trying to get Robbie the Wrestler into here to guard to stop this guy from getting near my ball carrier. So he's going to knock down Sticky Fingers and bring that guy in for the assist. Now, if this guy can get away, which he should, he's AG4. 2 GFIs. Oh, that's a 1, so that's good. That's something for me. And a 2, so he's going to get through, gets the GFI, gets the punch, but can't reroll because he's got to reroll that dodge, so he just gets away. He does have tackle, which I do not like, and then brings around his stud to get back into the fray. So now I certainly cannot stall. I've got to score. He's got tackle, so I can't reroll this, which is real unfortunate. I would like to hit this guy and get him off of my dude, if at all possible, so that I can get my dodge. So I'm going to try and hit this guy, and I double skull. And I fucking double skull. The reason I'm trying to get him off is so I could get these 2 dudes over here and get this guy off of my fucking thing. So I'm thinking about 2 dice with block is pretty safe, and of course I fucking double skull. My dice have been really cold. Really, not just in this game, but in the last couple of games. So that's real tough. Go and put him up there. Can't roll any more dice than I need to because now I've used my reroll. This is a 2+ still, but I don't get my reroll anymore because it's got tackle. So I'm bringing bodies over here in the event that I fucking fail this. Plus, I want to hit this guy again. I want to fucking get as many fucking mighty blows on the hits guy as possible. Knock him down. That way, if it's recovered, hopefully he's on the dirt. Or if my ball ends up being loose. We're going to go for it. Come on. All right. And we can't stall, so we got to go score a touchdown. So I score, but it was ugly. It was ugly. That fucking failed handoff really just put me in a bad spot. And the dice started to turn with that fucking ogre. The triple both down. So real frustrating half for me. Also had to use my Apo on Disposable Dave. Oh, I guess isn't that disposable since I Apo'd him. Real frustrating half. Now I have to stop him for 3 turns. And I don't know that I can. If I have no more rerolls, which makes it really hard. No rerolls makes it difficult. I'm kind of shading. I'm doing this weird lineup instead of what I usually do because I want to make sure he can't get. If I'm him, I'm gonna fucking just push one side really hard. So I wanted to flare out a little bit and guard the sides, which is why I did this weird thing. And then these guys are both move 9, so they can get where they need to go. I need to kind of protect them. So it's a weird setup, but it's in order for me to protect the sidelines from a possible 2-turner. He's got three turns to score, so all he's got to do is get down there and establish a presence. So I needed to make sure I had some kind of coverage on that side. I could have done the 2x2. You know, 2 here, 2 here, 2 here, 2 here. I chose not to. I chose to do it this way. That is a perfect kick for him, and it goes right to his star player. That could not have gone better for him, and it's right there. It's easy. Like if it was back here, he'd go back and retrieve it and had to spend a turn getting the ball up to where it needs to go. But because it was perfect, he actually doesn't have to waste a turn. There's a double skull, which is nice for me. Getting in the way, Russell's down. Regulus the Regal. Regulus the Regal. Looks like he might get stomped on. I'd be okay if you kill that guy. But he's not moving downfield. So I'm okay with that. Ruff the Slayer's gonna come in. He hasn't done much this game, so he's probably due to hurt somebody. Stays where he's at. And moves that guy on his feet. So he, at this point, it's looking like he doesn't want to move down. It's not like he's probably playing for the tie. It really depends on what he does next turn. At this point, I'm happy with the tie, considering how poorly. Like, I'm still mad that I didn't foresee this fireball, and the snake eyes up here. I mean, the ogre, that really sucks, but this snake eye is the one that really fucked me on that handoff. So if I can get the die here, I'd be pretty happy. I probably should put a scoring threat down the field just in case I get to the ball, but he's got a hard cage, and I don't intend to attack the cage, which is why I didn't put a threat downfield. I'm not going to try and crack his cage open. So I was like, if I'm not going to try and crack his cage open, I'm not going to try and turn the ball over. Why put a guy downfield? I'm going to use all my guys back here on defense because I want to secure the 1 point. I want to secure that 1 point. Benny the Bats had a good game and then come through. He's going to hit Ruff the Slayer. And I didn't use Sammy because he's on the wrong side. I didn't want to get out of position. Move him back over here. I'm feeling pretty confident about that. We'll see. He can go to the right. He could probably get to about here if he wants to try and score. And he looks like he's going to choose not to. He's going to move his guys around to the left. So this should hopefully end in a tie. Ruff the Slayer gets one more hit on Crocodile Carl. Well, he's got one turn, I guess. Can't pile on because he needs the body standing up. Try and tie up Disposable Dave there and come through with his other mighty blow. And Dub Skull, that'll end it, but that'll let me get a free hit on his ball carrier. Which I'm going to take. Now I'm kind of wishing I had put a guy downfield in the event that I get this ball out. Put that guy there, so hopefully I can stop that. I mean, he's a... Stop here before you get there, Sammy. He's a guard piece, so I get the assists here. And also, he'll maybe hurt this dump off. Dump off goes there. Should have stood this guy up first because he might dump this direction. I probably will, actually, to Ruff. So I should have stood this guy up too. But I was eager. I felt like the game was over. Like he's not in scoring position, so the game is essentially over. And I didn't put anybody in scoring position because I didn't think there was any way in hell I would get a fucking free hit on his guy. And if I sent a guy down there unexposed, that's the guy he would have blitzed. So I wouldn't have gotten this attack anyway. So putting a guy downfield, maybe it was the right call, but in this particular instance, I felt like protecting the defense was better. And if I just threw one guy downfield, he was going to blitz that guy instead of coming over here. And I would never have gotten this hit. So I still feel like I'm right in not going downfield. Here's his dump off. Sammy snakes that fucker. That's my ball. 5-point play right here. 4-point play. Oh, just knocks him down. Just pushes him back. But I got the ball. It's just neat. Unfortunately, I can't hand it off to anybody or go score. So Sammy does get 2 SVP, but not the way he usually does. Disposable Dave will get a mighty blow hit and knock out Artemis Foul. I got one more hit over here. Oh, I wanted to foul this guy. That's right. I wanted to foul this guy because I'm mad, but this is league play, so if you can remove your opponent's best players for future games, that's the way to do it. Get in the way. Maybe he could be useful as a fouler because he sucks at everything else. Gets the armor break. Oh, just a KO. Oh, we tried. Here we go. I got one more die. I got one more 2 die here. With the lineman. With the crocodile. No, Cake Stand. Cake Stand's going to get a punch on. Just push on Bay with the bold, and that'll wrap it up. That push is appropriate, considering how I started this game. It's a good way to finish it. And then we're going to move him back and protect him, because he's our best player. After I did that, Soul's like, you should have protected Sammy. I don't care if Sammy dies. Sammy has no doubles. So actually, let me stop real fast. Sammy has no doubles. So if you're going to make a killer, a human killer, you can make everything he needs, he can get without doubles. Like he can get block, tackle, pylon, pro, everything he needs, he can get without doubles. And the benefit to that is A, he's efficient, but B, he's easy to replace. If you start taking guys who have skill ups or doubles on a blitzer, on your killer who piles on is you're short for the world when you pile on, and people have to step on you. So I don't mind if I lose him. I mean, I trim some TV, but he's easily replaced. So I'm not really concerned if he dies. The only double I would take on him at this point would be jump up, because it helps with piling on. Of course, if you get strength or something, you're taking it. Michael LeMaine Jr. fails his GFI, knocks himself out, and that will end the game. So, I mean, Mysteas had some unfortunate dice too. They were in better spots than my dice. Both linemen got the that thing. He broke more armor, which is crazy. He had more armor breaks because it's crazy because I have more mighty blow and more guard. So he threw more blocks but less successful blocks. So he threw more blocks and had more armor breaks. I had only 10 armor breaks on my blocks, but I also, man, I did stuff with mine. I had 7 KOs, 2, so all of my armor breaks were removals. All 10 armor breaks. Every time I fucking broke armor, I removed it. When he broke armor with his 13, he only removed 4 people. The rest of them were all stuns. So I broke the armor less often, but I was more efficient with it. 7 KOs is crazy. 7 KOs, 2 injuries, and 1 kill. That's what Mighty Blow will do. 36 successful blocks. Most of these were fucking pushes. It's just I threw a ton of pushes. Like I said, when I got through, it was good. He ran the ball a lot more. He held on to the ball a lot more. SPP, that's not a bad haul for SPP. I got 14. He got 12, so I got 2 more. Sammy the Sword's interception at the end put me over the top. Other than that, I mean, the game was pretty even. The luck scores were pretty even. The fireball, I wish I had foreseen that fireball. I would have done it a little differently. I'm really mad about the Ogre. Didn't even get a chance at that one turner, which was possible. The way he set up, I could have done it. Wasn't easy, but it was possible. And then that's the Ogre, and then that fucking handoff. I would have gone for the win if I hadn't got that 136 handoff. They're just some really bad spots. Just a bunch of bad dice. He had some bad dice too, so it wasn't all that. Wasn't all that one-sided. This is the leaderboard for the week. We can see Pasty Pets, Lumi's team. Lumi's team got fucking rocked in this game. There was a ton of injuries. But the one guy he could not injure Navolian, the one-turner for Pasty Pets. And he fucking thumped on him all game. And I think Lumi had like 2, maybe 4 rats on the pitch, 5 rats on the pitch in the last game, in the last turn of the game. With a tie in the face, but one of those rats was Navolian, and that guy just fucking won turns and he fucking won the game. But he took a thumping. Took a couple deaths. Pikachu, he took a move bust. Vanilla got hurt twice. He got hurt and then he got hurt again. Now he's got an AG bust. That's not gonna make too much of a difference. It just means he can't dodge out. He's still gonna be a killer, but he's not gonna be there for his game against Nose Dice. That game was cast on Lumi's channel or Stasis channel. I think it was on Lumi's channel actually, and they both were on there. It was a dual cast. Yeah, so there we go. Nose Dice versus Gloom and Zoom. This match here, I know they've kind of already done the recap, but this match right here, Necronomics and Treat Kundo, I think it's going to be close than people think. Last season, when Cricket was running away with Division 2, Treat Kundo, Zork was in second place, and he fucking should have won that game. He went on tilt towards the end of the game when he got some removals that he didn't like, and lost his best player, and he went on tilt and made some poor decisions. He had the game wrapped up. So this game is going to be tighter than people think, especially because Cricket's out his killer. Cricket does not have his killer. Which is unfortunate for me because he's an MNG. That means that he will 100% be back for our games. I play Cricket next week. So it's unfortunate when your opponent the week before plays What Else, because What Else don't hit very hard. So he's not going to lose anybody. I'm expecting to see this whole lineup, including his just massive stud Werewolf Hate My Hair, who's 240 TV by himself. So that's good. Leaderboard, I'm still fucking way down here in the bottom because I can't fucking win a game. I'm just getting ties, getting draws. I don't know if the Wizard's fucking me. Right now, Cricket is 1480. He's getting 240 back, so he's going to be 1720. So he's only going to get, if it stays, if he doesn't lose anybody, he's only going to get about a babe. But I won't have my ogre, so we'll see how that goes. We'll see how that goes. That is next week. I've already played my BC2 game. It was against Chickenfish. Martin scores easy. I streamed that game. You can go watch it if you want. It was super frustrating. So I don't have any more games. I already played my WCW game. I have Clan. I got Clan coming up, but that's a 2-week thing, so that's not necessarily this week. The draft is coming up. It's on Friday. Pretty excited about the REL Clan. Bringing back Fight Club. Go over Fight Club real fast. This is what I got for the REBBL Clan League. Probably need to pick up a skeleton or another zombie. I actually have a skeleton, so probably pick up another zombie. Ricky, he's Ricky. He's got some injuries. He's strength too, but man, he's got character. I know I should fire him, but I'm not going to. I'm not going to. So anyway, this is the squad. This is the squad for Fight Club. I don't know who we're gonna play next. But that's all I pretty much got. That's all I pretty much got. Sacred Blues wrapped up. Goblin I already played. Got my ass kicked. I'm not enjoying Goblin. I don't. Maybe the league's okay. I don't like my team. I'm not as much of a Dark Elf coach as I used to be. So that's all I got. Thank you guys for watching. I don't know, unknown when my next cast will be. Maybe I'll do a CCL game. Thanks for watching, guys. See ya!